Hey everyone, and welcome to our channel. In this video, we're going to be talking about some of the most highly anticipated single-player games set to release this year. Whether you're a fan of action-adventure games, RPGs, or immersive storytelling experiences, we've got you covered with some exciting titles that are sure to keep you engaged and entertained for hours on end. So sit back, relax, and get ready to add some amazing games to your must-play list. Number 15. Forspoken. Luminous Studios and Square Enix will publish Forspoken, an action-adventure RPG. Frey, a young lady, is transported to Athia, where she must use her newfound magical powers to survive. Forspoken will wow genre aficionados with its gorgeous graphics, gripping story, and fast-paced action. Number 14. Minecraft Legends. Minecraft Legends mixes third-person action and real-time strategy to give players a new take on the popular game. Gamers will defend the overworld from nether forces. To defeat the piglins, you must gather resources, fortify defenses, and reclaim enemy territory. Number 13. The Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom. The highly anticipated sequel to Legend of Zelda, Breath of the Wild, currently nameless, is expected in the first half of next year. The game is darker than the original, according to producer Eiji Aonuma, and Zelda and Link find the corpse of a new enemy, whom many assume is Ganondorf. The open world will be the same as in BOT Dub, but with floating islands to explore, new powers to learn, and new enemies to fight. Number 12. Star Wars Jedi: Survivor. Star Wars Jedi: Fallen Order's sequel will build on the game's gameplay and story as they return to the galaxy far, far away. 5 years after Star Wars Jedi: Fallen Order, players will control Cal Kestis as he flees the Empire with his motley gang of heroes, bearing the responsibility of being the galaxy's last Jedi. Number 11. Marvel's Spider-Man 2. In 2018, Insomniac's Spider-Man was called the finest in a decade. New characters abound in Marvel's Spider-Man, Miles Morales. Now that both Spider-Men are patrolling New York, new adversaries will appear, with Venom being the huge surprise at the end of the game's announcement trailer and a voiceover that many believe is Kraven the Hunters. Players may use both webheads, but how the games differ is unknown. Although unconfirmed, switching between the two while swinging across the planet would be fun. Number 10. Pragmata. Pragmata, Capcom's action-adventure game, was announced in a brief video and postponed from 2022 to 2023. The intriguing reveal trailer showcased the game's two stars, a robot-voiced astronaut and a small girl with extraordinary skills, including space breathing. As the new IP's release approaches, Capcom hopes to provide more details about the game's dystopian near future on Earth's moon setting. Number 9. The Wolf Among Us 2. Since Telltale Software folded in 2018, many Wolf Among Us fans were disappointed that the already confirmed sequel would never be released. When The Fern was relaunched in 2019 and an exciting trailer was published earlier this year, fans are just months away from a decade-long wait for a sequel. This sequel features Fabletown Sheriff Bigby while New York City freezes. After the corrupt regime is toppled, Bigby and Snow White fight over Fabletown's authority 6 months after the first game. When a new case blurs Fabletown and NYPD, your choices will determine Fabletown's fate. Number 8. Atomic Heart. Atomic Heart is an open-world action/RPG set in an alternate universe where you are a P3, a special KGB agent investigating facility #3826 disaster. Use your opponent's movements against them. Utilize your Polymer Glove's many weapons and powers. Make your environment, things, body, and opponent's weapons. Use cassette cartridges and homemade weapons to exploit the surroundings. Tempting. Number 7. Hogwarts Legacy. Hogwarts Legacy strives to be the most immersive Harry Potter open-world game. By playing a customizable character in the 1800s, you can fulfill your childhood ambition of entering Hogwarts. Attend your favorite classes, mix potions, learn spells, and ride a broom. While exploring Hogwarts, Hogsmeade, and the Forbidden Forest, you will solve puzzles and discover an ancient evil that threatens everyone. Your choices determine your witch or wizard type. Good, evil. Harry Potter fans will love it because you may interact with numerous supernatural creatures. Number 6. Starfield. Bethesda's first new IP in 25 years is interstellar RPG Starfield. Players will control Constellation, a space exploration faction in a distant solar system, and personalize their character's look, attributes, and skills. Bethesda's largest game yet, dubbed Skyrim in Space by director Todd Howard, features over 1,000 worlds to explore. Number 5. Alan Wake U. Remedy's latest game, a sequel to 2010's Alan Wake U, has only a brief CG trailer. The sequel, starring Alan Wake again, will be a survival horror game rather than a horror-infused action game. A sequel to the cult classic with a scarier tone might be a surprise hit next year. Number 4. Dragon Age Dreadwolf. The fourth Dragon Age game is Dreadwolf. Each game and DLC is set in Thedas, although each character and time period is different. The Darkspawn and Blight have slowly taken over the story. The fourth installment's plot is unknown, however Solas, a key character from prior games, will star. The plot will also take place in Tevinter, which the franchise has hinted but not seen. BioWare said this game will be single-player and accessible for newcomers to the genre. This one is worth watching whether you're intrigued or a longtime fan. Number 3. Final Fantasy VI Rebirth. Final Fantasy VI Rebirth, the second phase of the three-part remake project, will start up where 2020's story-shifting Final Fantasy VII Remake left off. After leaving Midgar to hunt Sephiroth, there are many unanswered concerns, none more critical than the ramifications from its predecessor's catastrophic ending. As the unknown journey resumes next winter, Cloud, Zack, Aerith, and the rest of the world's destiny are unknown. Number 2. Resident Evil 4. Capcom is remaking 2005's Resident Evil 4, following its remakes of Resident Evil 2 and 3. The game will follow the remake's graphical design and gameplay as it follows former rookie officer turned special agent Leon S. Kennedy to a secluded European village to rescue Ashley Graham, the president's daughter. We hope the revamp doesn't take away Leon's ability to suplex Ganados. Number 1. Final Fantasy XVI. The next numbered Final Fantasy game will take the long-running franchise to new areas a few months before Final Fantasy VII. In Final Fantasy XVI, icons, mythical entities like Baphomet and Shiva, live in Valisthea. After a series of catastrophic Icon Ifrit incidents, Clive Rosefield seeks revenge. The game follows Clive through 3 stages of his existence, where they will meet friends and foes and fight monsters with new mechanics. This game's down will be darker and more grounded than its predecessors. The game is promising with Naoki Yoshida and Kazutoyo Maehiro, the producer and writer of Final Fantasy XIV, and Ryota Suzuki, who worked on Devil May Cry. That's all for today. Thanks!